People always asking me what I got on. They be like, hey, Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Invis is everything braces isn't. More comfortable, fewer emergency appointments. Invisalign.
We are back at Levi Stadium with our final feature story for this week. We meet a Del Mar lineman dealing with a tragic loss.
I sat down with Trent Carrizosa as he walked me through what his life was like watching his mom battle cancer. Trent Carrizosa is a quiet but effective leader who loves the game of football.
The physical part of it, I like hitting people, making them feel me, taking my anger out sometimes.
The Del Mar lineman and punter says the football field is where he gets to let out his emotions. It's also where Trent feels his biggest absence.
Sometimes at my football game, she'd scream my number out and be the loudest one. It was kind of embarrassing. But now looking back at it, you wish you could always have one more of those, of her screaming and looking back and saying stop or something like that.
How old were you when she passed away?
I was 12. April 4, 2016, the day she passed away.
Trent's mom, Amy, passed away from cervical cancer back in 2016. Trent can remember in vivid detail what everyday life was like watching her fight the disease.
We get her food, help her get up, take a shower, put her back to bed, give her all her medications, drive her to chemotherapy every other day. She has to go home after, and then, right back to it. Daily schedule of her going to sleep and stuff. Hoping she'd wake up every day.
Trent's mom had beaten the cancer once before, but when she became pregnant with Trent's stepsister, the doctors found the cancer had returned. Instead of ending the pregnancy to save her own life, Amy wanted a chance to meet her only daughter.
I was clueless. She finally told me one day that it was terminal. And technology knows everything, so I searched up the word terminal. It basically told me what was gonna happen to her, whether I liked it or not. And there's nothing you could do about it. I mean, she beat it once, and then it came back to her. Her body just gave up. She couldn't take it anymore. That was pretty hard.
Still, the bond between mother and son is not one that can be easily broken, especially for this pair.
We had a really tight bond, me and her. A very tight bond. I'm sure other people had bonds with their parents, but I'm pretty sure mine was tighter than theirs. Being there with my mom through that horrible time, it hit me too. Just to see her trying to push her way through it, but unfortunately, the cancer got the best of her.
Trent's mom and dad were not together at the time of her death. So Trent's dad and stepmom were able to provide Trent with a loving and stable home.
I live with her part-time, and then I come up here with my dad and my stepmom and her family. They were all there for me too, guiding me through this tough situation that, a 12-year-old could go through. That's terrible. I lost my parent due to cancer, yet she beat it once, but then it took her for another ride. And I feel like it just made me stronger mentally, and I just want to do what I do for her and make her proud, even though she's not here. But I think it definitely made me stronger as a person.
Even though Amy's absence is apparent when Trent is on the field, the football field is also where he feels closest to her.
She's always on my mind. Not many people know this, but I still call her old phone number every night. It does ring, but it's someone else's number now. so when they answer, I just hang up. But I do call her old phone number every day at nighttime. Or I try to talk to her spiritually, I guess you could say.
What do you try to talk to her about?
You know, just ask her how she's doing. You know, is she happy what I'm doing? I hope football season's coming up soon, you know. That's where, you know, I take out my anger sometimes. You know, football definitely makes me remember her a lot because, you know, that's my main priority sport, and she was always there, the loudest one in the stands, screaming my name with her lungs out. It's like, geez. But yeah, that's how I try to remember her.
For Trent, the wounds are still so fresh, and hopefully time will heal them. But the bond between this mom and son will last forever.
Something that I would tell her, I hope I made you proud and I love you. Yeah, I love you.
Trent is an amazing and inspirational kid who is blessed with a big, loving support system. He is looking forward to football season so he can make his mom proud and also get back to the sport he loves and shared with his mom.
Yeah, and he lifts a lot of weight.
He does.
Yeah, he's
Look
strong.
at him.
I know.
He is
Strong.
big, strong lineman and punter.
Thanks, Ob.